time. I'm really sorry for the missed sessions. So we meet every Monday at 7:30 p.m. on Increments YouTube channel, where we share grade 7 mathematics. Now, grade 7 mathematics is same all over the world, only the type of questions change. So this session is very good for the people who want to brush up their basics of grade 7, or who want to learn more. Students who are in grade 6, they want to get ahead of their current cohort. They can assist this sessions. So let's get into it. Last time we stopped at decimal addition and subtraction. Today we are going to learn about decimal division and multiplication. So let's start. Let me share my screen and we will start. Okay. So first we are going to see decimal multiplication. So in decimal multiplication, it doesn't matter where if your decimals are like or unlike. So we just go ahead and multiply. So let's see. I have 0.103 multiplied by 2.8. Okay. So generally, we would do it like this, but we can do it in this way also. So we are going to do 103 multiplied by 28. Okay, so double digit multiplication, 3 times 8 is 4, to carry 8 times 0 is 0, so 2 comes down here, 8, this one. Okay, 2 times 3 is 6, 0, 2. So we have 4, 8, 8, 2. Now if you see, we have 3 decimal places here and 1 decimal place here. So total we have 4 decimal places. So we are going to assume that we have a decimal place over here, and then it is going to jump 4 places. So we are going to get 0.2884. So if we 0.2884. So you can do it as a normal multiplication, and then add as many a number of decimal points as you have. So let's do one more. Let's say 7.31 multiplied by 0.2. Now we'll take a smaller value this time, so we will know what to do when we have something more than this. Okay, so we are going to multiply 731 by 2. It's straightforward. 2 times 2, 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times 7 is 40. Now if you see, we have 1 decimal place over here and 2 decimal place here. So we are going to take 1, 2 and 3. So 7.31 multiplied by 0.2 is going to give you 1462. Now there is another way of doing this, and I'm going to show you that also. So the another way is 7.31 can be written as 731 over 100. Okay, and 0.2 can be written as 2 over 10. So we will multiply 731 over 100 multiplied by 2 over 10, which will give us 1462 over 1000. So as we have seen before, when we have something over 1000, we add decimal number after 3 numbers. So this will ultimately give us 1.462. We have covered this in our first session for decimals. Okay, so you can go on our page and subscribe to our page, and you can like the playlist in which I have listed down all the sessions that had been done up till now. So if you have missed any of the previous sessions, you can go and check those out. Okay, let's do one more with some big numbers. Okay, let's see, I have 2.632 multiplied by 13. So I have 2632 multiplied by 132. Okay, so 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times 6 is 12, 1 carry, 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1, 5. Now 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 3 is 9, 3 times 6 is 18, 1 carry, 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1, 7. I have to do here 1, 1 times 2, 3, 6, 2. Now it is very important when you are doing a big multiplication to write the numbers properly one below the other. If you don't do that, it is going to cause you a lot of problem. So those who are still confused whenever you are writing these kind of numbers, all you can do is start making columns like this and then writing the numbers in those columns. So it helps you to make sure that all your numbers are aligned properly one below other so that they can be added. Okay, so we are going to add these numbers. 4 plus 0 is 4, 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 0 is 12 again, 1 carry. Now 1 plus 9 is 10, plus 4 is 14, 1 carry. 8 plus 8 is 16, plus 1 17, 1 carry. 7 plus 7 is 14, 1 carry, 3. Now we have a very big number. Okay, 3, 4, 7, 4, 2, 4. Now we have to see how many decimal places do we have. 1 and 1, 2, 3. So total 4 decimal places. So we are going to jump 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are going to have our final answer is 34.7424. Okay. So when you do it this way, it reduces the confusion. You can do it the other way also that we had done before. So 2.632 can be written as 2632 divided by 1000. Okay, and 13.2 can be written as 132 over 10. When you multiply them together, you have 3, 4, 7, 4, 2, 4 divided by 1000 into 10 is 10,000. So 4 zeros. So definitely the decimal point is going to be here. So it is 34.7424. Okay, so multiplication is of decimal numbers. Even though it looks difficult, it is like your normal decimal number or normal number multiplication, and you add the decimal numbers at the end. Okay, now why am I emphasizing so much on these number calculations is that if you are in a stream like IB where or in CBSE, in case of IB, there is one paper in which you are not allowed to use calculator. So these kind of calculations are going to help you when you are not allowed to use calculator. Whereas in CBSE, you are not allowed to use calculator for anything. So these are definitely going to come handy over there. So there are few syllabuses in the world which don't allow you to use calculator in one of the papers or any of the papers. So you should always be sure of how you are doing your number calculations. Okay, so I have already shown this number calculations in my previous videos also. If you have any kind of video that you want me to share, you can let me know. I will do a video again or do a session again for that particular topic. You can drop a comment below this video. Okay, so now let's do one final one and then we will move on to the division. Okay, let's see. I have 72.013 multiplied by 0.62. Okay, so it's 72013 multiplied by 62. It's a big number, so we are going to be very careful with our calculations. So 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 2 times 0 is 0, 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 7 is 14. Now we are going to do this. Okay, why do we add a 0 over here? because a cross or a zero signifies that we are multiplying a 10th place number. If there are two, we are multiplying a 100th place number. Okay, so 6 times 3 is 18, 1 carry, 6 times 1 is 6, plus 1 7, 6 times 1 is 6 times 0 is 0, 12, 1 carry, 6 times 7 is 42, plus 1 43. Now we are going to add these numbers. 6 times 6 plus 0 is 6, 10, 8, 4, 6, 4, 4. So we have a huge number, 4, 4, 6, 4, 8, 0, 6. Now we have 3 plus 2, 5 decimal places. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So our decimal is going to come over here. Okay, does it sound good? Okay. Now, after this, we are going to switch to decimal division. So, let's do decimal division. So, when we are doing decimal divisions, here we added the number of decimal places, there we are going to reduce the number of decimal places. So, let's say I have 732 multiplied. Let's not take 7. We have taken 7. Let's say 15.55 divided by 0.5. Okay, so you can write it like this. So it is 15.55 over 0.5. You can completely eliminate the decimal points. How can you do that? You multiply the both. You see which is the greatest number of decimals you have. So we have two decimals over here. So we are going to multiply numerator and denominator with 100. So we have 1555 divided by 50. Okay, this is what we are going to do. Now it is our normal division after this. 1555 divided by 50. So 50 times 3 is 150. So I'm going to get 5 over here. Then this 5 comes down. Then 15 times 1 is 50. I'm going to get a 5. Now I'm going to assume that there is a decimal point over here and I'm going to add a 0. Since we are starting with a decimal point here, we are going to put a decimal point over here and this 0 is going to come here. So 0 times 1 minus 50 and 0. So our answer, final answer is 31.1. Okay. So this is one way of doing it. Actually, this is the easiest way of doing it. So you will always make sure that you have removed all the decimal places before the decimal division. Let's do one more with slightly bigger numbers. So let's say I have 632.14 divided by 0.4. Okay. So we'll take another, we'll take slightly bigger. So we have 6314 divided by 0.4. So you see there are 3 decimal points here and 1 decimal point here. So what we are going to do is 6.314 over 0.4 multiplied by 1000 and multiplied by 1000. So we have 6314 divided by 400. Okay, so we are going to 6314 divided by 400. 400 times 1 is 400. So I have 1, 3, 2. Okay. Then the 4 will come down. Now I have times 5, which is 2000, because times 6 is 4, 1, 3, 0. Now I'm assuming a decimal point over here. So I'm going to put a 0 here. So that 0 will come here and it will add a decimal point over here. Now this is times 7, which is 2800. So 0, 4, so this is 11, so 3. So we have 340 here. We are again going to get a 0, which is going to give us times 8, which is 3200. And it is going to give us 200. I'm going to add another 0. This is times 5. Okay, so this is times 5. So it is 2000 and then it's done. So your answer is going to be 15.785. Answer is 15.785. So this is how you do a decimal division. Now sometimes there is this question. This is some extra thing that we are going to do. This is not grade 7, slightly higher. So this is called recurring decimals. Now when I say recurring decimals, I mean this 0.3333 non-terminating recurring decimals. These are rational numbers. Okay. What are rational numbers? Rational numbers are the numbers which can be represented in form of a fraction. Okay, so there are questions of this kind that convert 0.33 as a repeated number into a fraction. So what we are going to do, we are going to say x is equal to 0.3333 dot 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 dot. Then we are going to multiply it with 10. So 10x is equal to 3.3333 dot 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 dot. And then we are going to subtract this x from it. Okay, 0.3333. So if you do this, you entirely cancel the parts after the decimal. And you get 9x is equal to 3. So x is equal to 3 by 9, which is equal to 1 by 3. So this is how we convert a recurring decimal into a fraction. It's quite interesting. There are too many variations or many variations of these kind of questions. So you can try them. Okay. Trying to see if there's anything else terminating and we are going to do it. So we are going to do one more example of recurring decimals. Let's say I have my x is equal to 0.25 recurring. The whole 25 is recurring. So what it means is my x looks like this: 0.25, 25, 25, 25, dot, 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 dot. Now this is not 25 over 100. Let me tell you, 25 over 100 is not 0.25 recurring. Okay, so if you are getting a recurring decimal, you are not supposed to write this. It is wrong. So this is how you solve it. So since we have two recurring numbers, we are going to multiply this x with 100. So 100x is equal to 25 times 25, 25, 25. So our aim is to completely eliminate this trailing 25, 25, 25. Now we subtract x from this. So the whole over. So we have 99x is equal to 25. So x is equal to 25 over 99. Pretty interesting, right? So it is almost 25 over 100, but still not 25 over 100. Okay. So remember that decimal division and decimal multiplication is done the same way we do our normal division and multiplication. All you have to do is adjust the decimal points. So we are going to stop here today, and remember that we meet every Monday at 7:30 p.m. on Impromath's YouTube channel, where we cover grade 7 syllabus for mathematics. The grade 7 syllabus is common almost all over the world. So you can come up here and brush up your basics and excel in your studies. So I'll see you next Monday. Bye.